Hey guys, I am back and here for December favorites. I thought I would switch things up a bit. I'm trying to experiment with my lighting a little bit, so you got a different background than what you normally have. This is sort of the other half of my room slash closet that you guys don't normally see. I'm normally facing the mirror here when I'm filming with you guys, but felt that everything was a little bit yellow and didn't really feel like I wanted to look like a Simpsons character when filming with you guys, so I thought I would switch things up a little bit. I apologize because it's really cloudy. I'm leaving this filming so late, so there isn't much light left, but I promise the lighting will be amazing in upcoming videos. So if you guys like this background, are content with that, comment down below, let me know, and otherwise, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that I'm absolutely loving for the month of December is my new iPhone 6. This is the 64 gig in gold. Y'all know that I love my gold, so needed to have this in my life. The phone I had prior was the iPhone 5, and I absolutely hated it. Only because I had one of the faulty phones out there where the power button at the top was not working, and it was also draining my battery within a couple of months, and if I didn't have a charger with me, my phone would die in under a day while I was out and around, which for my job cannot happen. And I found out after the fact that it's a problem with a lot of iPhone 5, so if any of you are having that issue out there, stick in your serial number at Apple's website and you may be eligible for a recall with your phone. But anyway, I was up for my contract with the company that I use, so I upgraded to the iPhone 6 and absolutely love it. This is just the regular 6, not the 6 Plus, which I find this phone even huge. So for those of you using the 6 out there, I just don't even know how you're doing it because I can barely hold this thing. And I feel like these phones are incredibly slippery. So I do have a case for it, which I'm not showing, but you know, I really like this phone so far. It can turn off and on and the battery works well. So that alone is a saving grace for me. So this has definitely been a monthly favorite for me so far. The next thing I have been loving this month is Makeup Forever's new ink eyeliner. This is actually an eyeliner that is not available yet in stores. This will be available in Sephora come January 2014. Oh god, 2015. Oh my gosh, we're almost done the year. So this one is fantastic. It's got a very small tip for you to get your eyeliner precision in there, and I like that it comes in almost an ink bottle at the base, so you do get a lot of color payoff when you are applying your eyeliner. It dries extremely matte and is really pigmented, so this is one I have been reviewing for my website and have fallen in love with it, so I've been using it all month long and can't wait to rave about it to you guys in more detail. So if you want to check out my website, and I will have something up about this baby. Next thing along the makeup end of things is this beautiful Crime lip velvetines. I believe this is their velvetines. This one is the color Utopia, and I'm absolutely loving this. Most of you know that I've been obsessed with purple lipsticks recently, and the color on this is so gorgeous. And it dries matte, which I love even more. What I love most about these though is that they are very long wearing. They last me all day through, you know, drinking, through eating. It stays put and your lips look absolutely phenomenal with it. And of course, Crime always has such amazing colors for their lip products. So for those of you that have not checked them out or haven't tried this version of it, not their lipsticks, just their velvetines, really highly recommend it. You will not be disappointed. Next on the lipstick end of things is this gorgeous Nars lipstick. This is Roman Holiday, which is one of their classic colors. I absolutely love, 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 love this lipstick. It is very, very fair, as you can see next to the Utopia from Crime, but it is one of their signature colors. They've had it around for quite some time. And to be honest, the reason I picked this up is I love Audrey Hepburn and I'm obsessed with her movie Roman Holiday. So I was interested to see what the color was actually like. Whether she wore pink lipstick in that movie or not, I don't even know. But it turned out to be a really beautiful pink when I saw it. Anyway, I've been really happy with the color, so definitely check it out for any of you that are considering it. The only thing that I was a little bit disappointed about with Nars lipsticks, this is one of their first that I've tried. It is a little bit more sheer compared to some lipsticks, which I don't like in a lipstick. I like the color payoff to be quite opaque. So that was the only downside to this one for me, but if I really did swipe it a lot, I got the coverage that I was looking for and fell in love with this color regardless. Next on the Lime Crime bandwagon, you guys saw this in my tutorial that I did last, or my getting ready with me video last, is the Lime Crime eyeshadow brightener. This is just a really thick white eyeshadow primer that you can put on your lid, and it really makes all of your eyeshadows stand out and look really bold. And this really comes in handy, especially for lighter colors that you might be applying to your lid, or any really vibrant, like bright colors you're feeling. So especially in spring, this will come in handy when you want to apply beautiful purples or corals, or I don't know, any crazy color to your lid, especially if it's very fair. This is amazing. I really highly recommend it. I think it was around the same price point as a lot of their products, somewhere in the $20 range. But even if you are in Canada, the good news is that their shipping is only $6.95 to get to us. So have no fear, the shipping's not brutal, and this is amazing. You only need the tiniest amount and it will cover both of your eyelids. So I really highly recommend this one. This is a holy grail new product love for moi. Next up on the list is this beautiful perfume from Calvin Klein called Reveal. I actually got this gifted to me in the new glossy box from the US that's coming to Canada, or they will be releasing in Canada shortly. So this was one of the items that was in there. I love Calvin Klein fragrances. I have Calvin Klein 1, I have Calvin Klein, I don't even know, I have a bunch of them, they're back there, but they are just a favorite of mine. I can't get enough of them, and I find that their fragrances aren't overly floral because I'm not a big floral person, but they do have a lot of citrus scents to them. They're very light. They're both, you know, wearable in the summer and in the winter time without being overly heavy at either time of year. So I absolutely love it, and I had never even heard of this perfume before, so I don't know if Reveal is a new perfume for Calvin Klein. I'm not really sure, so sorry about that, but it is a gorgeous fragrance. I absolutely love it, and it's one that I've been wearing consistently. Next thing that I have been using 24/7 is this Shisheido, what is it? It's an SPF for your skin, and I know that you should be wearing SPF all the time. It's always good to, you know, put under your base a little bit of SPF before you head out the door, just to protect your skin. And confessing, I was somebody that was absolutely terrible with that. I never, ever, ever did it. And because I am so fair, I really wanted to make sure I was starting to take care of my skin, because I am, you know, getting older and want to make sure that my skin's on point even as I get older. So someone had recommended this to me and I absolutely love it. I was hesitant to try it because I always thought, you know, that SPFs were going to be very sticky or would make your skin shine while you were wearing it, and a lot of SPFs that I had tried in past, which is why I stayed away from them, had done that. This, however, does not. So it's SPF 33. It's for your face and body, which is nice. And when you put it onto your hands or your brush, however you prefer to apply it, it's super liquidy, but it dries almost matte, which I don't even know if an SPF is supposed to do or can do, but it dries matte so you don't see it. It's a super thin layer, so you don't feel like you're wearing extra product on your skin during the day. And I just think it feels great. So I have been in love with this, and I'm trying to get myself in the regimen and have been using it religiously this month, and I hope that continues into 2015. Next on the favorites list is this adorable little pen. I love it. You guys know that I love my stationery. I'm so sad with that. I collect it all the time. But I found this little pen at Indigo in Chapters. It's just white with coral polka dots on it, and it says bonjour on the pen, which is really cute. And, you know, not that, I mean, Canada, obviously we speak French up here as well, or most of us should be, but I just think it's really cool. I love anything, you know, Parisian or French. I think it's beautiful, and this pen had gold hardware on it as well, which you guys know, again, I love my gold. So this was something I wanted to pick up. Now, to go along with the stationery, I have chosen a new agenda for myself for 2015. And initially, sorry, not initially, but last year you guys saw that I had the Kate Spade agenda, which I absolutely loved. And basically, I think everyone else on this planet also had the Kate Spade agenda, because every time you open up Instagram and it's the first of the month, everyone's got a coffee and some macaroons, and the Kate Spade agenda opened up all pretty with whatever saying she's got in her agenda. And there's nothing to knock them. I think the Kate Spade agenda is are gorgeous, and was actually, or had actually purchased one for myself for 2015 and was kind of over it. So not that I don't love it, but I just didn't really want the same agenda again. I wanted something fresh and fun to play with. So I returned that one and stumbled upon this amazing agenda. This is by Erin Corden, and I hope I'm saying her name right, but it's this really cool agenda that comes with interchangeable front covers. And what I like about this is it's super colorful. You can change the front of these agendas, and the inside has, you know, inspirational quotes on them. Like I said, it's very, very colorful. I love me some color. It's got quotes all the way through, and the kind of neat thing is it's got different sections for you to take care of things. You can go to their website, obviously, if you want to, you know, check out more about them, but it's got a notes section. And the nerd in me, because believe me, I love me some stationery stuff, the nerd in me loves that they've got some stickers for you to play with in the back. That have things either written on them or they're just blank for you to do whatever you want to do with them, color coordinate your agenda, I don't even know. And then it's got a little pocket in the back for some addresses and whatnot, which I know people put them in their phone and keep track of it on their computer nowadays, but I prefer to have it on paper. I just like to doodle and be colorful, and I'm such a nerd. So I love that. And then it comes with a little case in the back with some more stickers that you can use for greeting cards and things like that. But there's all sorts of things you can get to attach to the spine in this agenda, and it doesn't fall off, which I love. And I bought myself some extra covers for the front of my agenda in the back, which I thought was really, really cool. And I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of what lured me into purchasing this. So just to show you guys, to give you an example, so this is the front, and you can just tear them off and stick on a new agenda cover. It's really easy. Everything just snaps into place, and that's why I'm so obsessed with this agenda, and I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am to fill this for the upcoming month and year as you know, as the dates approach, which, oh my gosh, I'm such a nerd even talking about it, but I just can't wait to doodle and, you know, continue doing whatever in here. I think it's awesome. So these, I think, retail for about $50, so it's comparable to the Kate Spade ones, but so love this. All right, next on the favorites list, and actually I think, oh no, sorry, I got two more items. So the other thing I've been wearing consistently is this beautiful bracelet. This is from Tory Burch, and it is the Fitbit Tory Burch bracelet. So I love Fitbit. I wear them all the time. I don't have it on at the moment because mine's charging, but I really like to make sure, obviously, because I am an image consultant and stylist, that obviously I want to look good and I want to make sure my accessories are on point. And let's be honest, the sports band that comes with it is not so attractive, so I prefer not to wear that when I'm out with clients. So I have this beautiful little band instead. The Fitbit just pops in the, whoops, in the back. There's a flap that opens. You just stick it inside. It, you know, clasps closed, and it's this nice, beautiful gold bracelet, which I love. And of course, you know, it would go with anything you want to mix it with in terms of bangles and, you know, really create that statement look. So I was obsessed with this and was so happy that Tory Burch came out with something for Fitbit, because all the sports bands that I really like are so ugly. I'm sorry, I just think they're so ugly, and this was a saving grace for at least one of them, which is the bigger reason as to why I use Fitbit over any of the others. I do have a couple of other sports bands and fitness, you know, running watches, but this was a big one for me based on the fact that it had something a little bit more wearable. Now, last on my favorites list is this beautiful watch. This is from Daniel Wellington. This is the classic St. Andrews watch. It actually comes with a brown leather band, but I interchange the bands, because you can, all the time, between this black strap and the brown. I'm sure most of you have seen Daniel Wellington. I feel like they're working with every blogger under the sun right now and are just sending out their watches for free with discount codes. So check out your favorite bloggers out there. I'm sure most of them will have a 15% off discount code, because that's what Daniel Wellington has been doing recently over the holidays and, you know, all over Instagram. So I'm sure if you know, catch their hashtag Daniel Wellington watches or something like that, you'll be able to find somebody offering a code. This I just love because it's a very classic, simple watch. It goes with everything. It is easy to pair with bangles and just about anything else you want to wear, or it's obviously very gorgeous all on its own, and I love it so much. It's got a rose gold face, which is the only thing I didn't really love about it, because you guys know I like gold, and Rose gold is not really a favorite of mine. I'm not a huge fan, but the metallic detail on this watch is so minimal, so I really didn't think much of it. It's not absolutely terrible. So that's the only downside to the watch, but it's something that I wear 24/7 all the time, which I'm actually very shocked at because I'm normally somebody that likes the really thick statement watches, and the more oversized normally for me, the better. So having something that's a little bit more simplistic and classic was shocking to me, just that I was gravitating towards that. But now that I'm wearing it, I just can't believe I don't have, or I hadn't had a more classic piece like that in my wardrobe prior. You know, just I think it's very, you know, simple, classic, duh. But I love it so much, and I love the versatility that it brings. So that is it for my favorites, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you are all having the most amazing time over your holiday season and are spending a lot of good time with your loved ones, with your friends, with family, and just surrounded by, you know, so much love and happiness over the holiday season. Enjoy yourselves, stay safe, and I will chat to all of you beauties next week. See you later.